Hey YouTube, my name is Jacob, or you can call me Jay. I'm 16 years old, my pronouns are he, him, and I identify myself as gay. October 11th marks National Coming Out Day, so I decided to make a video sharing y'all my coming out story. And I hope that this is a way for everyone that is still in the closet have the courage to come out. This was around 2019 when I was in 8th grade. During this time is where I was really trying to figure out what my sexuality is or who am I actually attracted to. Like, I was still liking girls at the point, but my attraction to boys started to pick up a little bit. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, what does that mean? Like, what am I? Those questions were running through my head back then. All I know at that point was that I was not straight. But what does that make me? So that's where I first came to realize that I was probably bisexual. That was something I was doing by myself for a while. And then, in March of that year, I remember the night before the day I came out, I wrote a letter to my mom. I don't remember what I exactly wrote, but I know it has to go with like, this is something I want to tell you. I hope you still love me the way I am. And the next morning, I told her not to read a letter until she gets to work. And she agreed. Moments later, I was in my bus on my way to school when I got a text from her. She read a letter. She now knows that I was bisexual. Then she told me along that she still loves me the way I am. And I was really happy. Really felt relieved too that I don't need to keep hiding this from her. Then later on, I came out to my dad. And he took it well too. I remember him say something like, "You're my son. I'm supposed to love you." And he's not wrong. It's really true. Then I started coming out to other family members and they took it well as well. But then freshman year came along and that's where I realized who I actually am. I realized I'm not bisexual. I'm gay. And how I noticed that I lost my interest in girls. My interest in boys have rised up. And it still kind of is. With that is where I figured out my true identity. That I was gay. So, with that, I started to tell people who I really am. And they actually did take it well. And I'm glad I did. And from that point on, I've been continued to gain love, acceptance, and support from my family and friends. And I really am proud for who I am. And I'm also proud that I was able to came out. And I've become the person that I am. So I also got some questions so I asked my family and friends to ask me some questions and I was going to answer some. So that's what I would do. One of them told me, how did my family react from the people or from the family members that I came out to? They took it really well, especially because they had some other relatives or other family members that are part of the LGBTQ plus community. So it's like they're okay with it still. And it was I remember being especially worried to some family members of mine because they're religious, and I'm afraid that they're gonna take it offensively because people said that homosexuality is somewhat of a sin, which, yeah, but they still accept me, and I was very surprised, yet relieved. Honestly, yeah. Another one is how long did the process take? I would say it would probably take around a year and a half to 2 years. It did took me a while to really figure out my true identity. And it was not easy, I'll say. But luckily, I figured out of who I really am. Now, I think another question that someone told me was that what are the moments where I believe, oh, I really am gay? So sometimes during past periods, I would see a guy walking past the highway and I would just continue to stare at them. And then until they got off somewhere, and I look back and I really think, oh wow, I really am gay. I still think about those moments to this day. Never stops, and probably never will. So also, if do I have any advice for people that want to come out but they're too scared to? Absolutely. I would say don't pressure yourself before you believe is the idea to come out. You gotta be calm and not be scared. I believe that you should be confident and show that you're happy the way you are, and that you don't care of what people say about you that can really hurt you. Based on my experience, everyone, well, everyone will eventually love you no matter what. Like who you are, who you identify as yourself, or even who you're attracted to. It don't matter. We're all human beings. Love is about two human beings catching feelings for each other and eventually have a strong bond that'll last forever. I believe that's it. I want to say thank you for listening to my story. And I also want to give a shout out to all my family and friends who are there for me, that still love me and support me throughout this journey. I could have been more happier. And I really wish the good luck to everyone that are gonna come out of the closet. I guess with that, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Oh, forgot one more thing. Love wins, and we deserve that win.